Okay guys, I hope you're doing alright. Welcome to your online CHS singing rehearsals. I hope you guys are staying safe. We're going to start our warm-up in the usual fashion with some stretches. We're going to stretch your neck, your shoulders, your ab muscles and your upper back to make sure that you're nice and loose and flexible for singing. So we're going to start off with a little neck stretch. Side to side. Now we need to roll your shoulders forwards. And backwards, standing up tall. Now we're going to do a little side bend to get these abdominal muscles working. I want you to try and keep your hips still if possible for this exercise to get the most stretch out of these side abs. So bending left first. That's it, really important to keep your hips still there if possible. So we're going to do one more stretch just to get your back nice and loose. I want you to take your right hand and put it on your left hip and turn all the way around to your right. Now swap it over, left hand on your right hip and turn all the way to your left. Now we're going to swap your hands over, so right hand, left hip, but this time turning left. Left hand, right hip, this turn, turning right. Have a little shake, make sure you're really loose. Make sure your knees are nice and loose. We don't like any locked knees for singing, just nice and flexible, and we're good to go. We're going to start off with what I call sirens. That's where you slide from the lowest note you can sing to the highest note you can sing. It sounds a little bit like a kind of messed up police siren. So I want you to do a siren for me with a noise that we call a lip trill. That's a noise. If you find that you struggle with this noise and you want to swap it for something else, that's absolutely fine. A double V sound or a double J sound will do just as good a job. So I'm going to use the lip trill, sliding nice and low and high 3 times. I'm trying to go from the lowest note I can to the highest note really, really smoothly. Let's do one more. Okay, now we're going to focus those sounds a bit more specifically on your ranges. Okay guys, if there's anybody new to singing, I'm sure you're wondering what that noise is all about and why we do such a weird noise to start our singing. These buzzing noises, the lip trills, the v, the zzz sounds, they're really good because your mouth doesn't fully open to make those sounds. A quick overview of singing anatomy. You've got your vocal cords here in your throat and you vibrate them to make pitches, make sounds happen by pushing air from your lungs. So if your mouth isn't fully open, the air that's coming through your vocal cords can't all get out. Some of it has to come backwards too. It can't get out from that small gap. That means the air pressure inside your throat is much higher, which makes it easier for those vocal cords to actually move. It's a bit like why things are lighter when you lift them in a swimming pool, why athletes might train in the swimming pool when they're rehabilitating a muscle. So it increases the air pressure and makes it really easy for your vocal cords to vibrate. So we're going to use those kind of buzzy noises more specifically on pitches that match your vocal range, the ranges that you can sing. So now it's really, really important to make sure that you have the right video for your voice type here. So this video we're going to start with now is the Year 7 Boys video. Make sure that you turn to the right one. Okay, so Year 7 Boys, we're going to focus a little bit on your range with these buzzy noises. Now, I'm going to keep using the lip trill noise for now. If you did struggle with it, you can feel free to use v or zh, or even something that I call puppy cheeks. That's where you blow your cheeks up like you're playing the trumpet. Any of those noises will work for this. So we're going to slide over 5 notes with that noise to try and just gently introduce some higher pitches to your singing today. You're going to start here. Now, because I'm a lot older than you guys, my voice is actually what we call an octave lower. So if I sing this note here, I want you to sing an octave higher here. Okay, so I'm going to sing this one, but you sing this one up here. Let's have a go. That's the noise I want you to make. And let's have a go. So on that last one, you'll be singing all the way up there, please, gents. That's a really easy way to introduce the higher pitches to your singing. Now we're going to go the other direction. We're going to go to the lowest part of your voice, and I want you to sing an NG sound, but I want you to put your tongue between your teeth for this one. It just helps remove any tension in there. It's very daft, I know. So we're going to start here, sliding downwards this time. So you're singing here. And don't worry if you ran out of notes towards the end there, I'm just taking things as far as they might be able to go. Okay, now we're going to go back to our lip buzz, and we're going to just work on a little bit more of a evening exercise to make sure your voice is really even as you get higher, okay? So we're going to go back to those buzzy noises. I'm going to use v this time, and you're going to sing 5-note scales. With that buzzy noise. Okay, and moving upwards. Notice during that exercise that you've got to work your abs quite a lot for your breath control when you're singing. Remember, when you're breathing for singing, always try and keep your shoulders nice and loose, nice and low, and think of the breath as if it were coming into your belly to use your abs to control it. So I'm going to get you to do a similar exercise now, hopefully focusing on those abs a little bit, but I'm going to get you to go upwards for 5 notes with a lip buzz, and then upwards for 5 notes with a vowel sound. Let me show you. Now it's really important that when you move on to that vowel sound, I was singing an or, that you don't let loads of air come out compared to the buzzy noise. Try and keep the airflow really, really regular. So let's start you here. And okay, now we're going to start opening up a little bit more. We're going to do loads of slides. Slides are really, really good for your vocal muscles. They sound really weird, but it's a good way of warming up. So we're going to slide between the vowels E and R. Okay, so I'm going to start you here. E, I, E, I, E. Okay, gents, starting there, sliding, alternating between E and R, E, I, E, I, E, with loads of slide. And okay, we're going to open up a bit more now. We're going to do an exercise that I call twang exercises. Now these are just to get a really bright sound out of your voice. They sound absolutely gross, but I'm sure some of you might have heard the phrase that you have to break eggs to make an omelette. That's basically an old folks way of saying that we have to make a mess sometimes to be able to get the best out of something like your voice and end up with something good like cake. So we're going to use a twangy start to the sound, and we're going to sing nya. We're going to do that over a 5-note scale and then a slide. So let me show you. I would sing nya 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 nya. That's 5 notes. And then a slide. All to nya. Okay, we're going to do 2 of those, and then we're going to swap the vowel for or. So that'll be nyo. After that, ni, and then nye, really mank nye sound to brighten it up. Okay, so let's start you guys here, and we're gonna sing nya first of all. Nya 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 nya. Nya 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 nya. One more, but this time we're going to use nye. And nye, 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 nye. Okay, Okay, so that was twang. Now we're going to do some vowel exercises. We're going to sing a quick turnaround between two sets of vowels. We're going to start with oo and or in a descending pattern like this. Okay, folks, so let's give that a go. Oo and or. And. Now I want you to alternate between or and are. Now are and air. And the A. And last one, A and the E. Lovely. All we've got to do to finish off our warm-up then is a quick tongue twister. So this is one of my favourites that a little girl called Sophia taught me a few years ago. It's Mummy made me munch my M&Ms. So Mummy made me munch my M&Ms. Okay? We're going to sing that on a 5-note scale like this. Mummy made me munch my M&Ms. Okay? When we've done that, we're going to throw in 2 more words. Munch, crunch. Munch, crunch. Mummy made me munch my M&Ms, munch, crunch. Okay, we're going to do that nice and quick. So let's give that a go. Mummy made me munch my M&Ms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lovely, now you should be warmed up and ready to go and rehearse some of our lessons that we've got on Google Classroom for you. So that was your vocal warm-up Year 7 lads. Cheers.